We passed up on the stairs, spoke of was and when, although I wasn't there. He said I was his friend, which came as a surprise. I spoke into his eyes, I thought you died alone. Hey, what's up everybody, this is Tyler from 10thumbspro.com coming at you with another lesson, and it's always good when you can learn Nirvana and David Bowie in one swoop. Alright, we're doing Man Who Sold the World. I am tuned a half step down just like Nirvana in this one. I'll have a link in the descriptions or in the comments below for you if you want to tune up the same as this. Kind of understand this tuning a little more, but if you played it exactly like you have it tuned normally, you'd be playing it in the David Bowie key. Alright, so it's all good. Either way, you're going to love it, you're going to learn the song. We'll break down the riff, we'll break down the riffs in the chorus, we'll break down all the pieces, tabs on the screen, but if you want, you can print them out with a PDF with this lesson, all our previous lessons, and future lessons, starting at just $1 creation with caps as low as $1 a month, alright? Skype lessons 101 as well if you were interested, but if you came just because you are the man who sold the world, how very diabolical of you! But let's break it down anyways. Grab that ukulele brain attention span, follow me on in, and let's break this lesson down right now. Let's do it. Okay, really quick again to reinforce it right away before we start, I am tuned down half a step. So this is a B chord for me. If you want to be tuned, if you want to play the same as Nirvana, you're going to need to tune down a half step. I have a tutorial in the first comment below. And if you want, you can tune down a half step, or you can just play the standard tuning and just know that you're tuned a little bit higher. Play it for you one time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my pointer finger on that second fret and I'm going to play it 3 times on the G string. 1, 2, 3, or 1 and 2, and then I'm going to remove it and play it open. Okay, then I'm going to take my pointer finger again on the second fret and I'm going to hammer on and pull off the 3rd fret. So within one strike, you're going to hear the 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret. These 3 notes. But I'm only going to strike it 1 time. And then open G. Okay, so. Alright, and you want to just practice that. Now what's going to happen is the first 4 times you're going to play, there's going to be no chords in the background. So let's just play it 4 times together. Then after the 4th time, in the background, someone's going to strum an F chord, and then you're going to do it 2 more times. Alright, now really if you're playing by yourself, you wouldn't need to do it 6 times, you could do it 2 times, you could do it 4 times. If you're making your own version of that's up to you, okay? Alright, and then after you do it 6 times, you're just going to finish and play this 2nd fret with nothing after. So the very last time through it would sound like, we passed upon the stairs. And then you're going to go into the tune, okay? So why don't we go ahead and look at the chords we're going to need. Okay, so now in this part when I show you the chords, I'm going to just show you the shapes. Even though they're not the actual harmony because we're tuned a little different. So you're going to need an A chord, which is actually going to be an A flat. You'll need a D minor, which will be a C sharp minor, C sharp minor. You'll need a C, which is actually a B chord. And you'll need a C sharp minor, this bar, or C sharp major, excuse me, this bar chord, which is actually going to be a C, okay? Alright, so the chorus, the strum pattern is just going to be down, mute, up, mute, up. So let's play that over an A. Okay, now, there are times if you want to move a little, make it move a little more, you can do a down, up, mute, mute, up as well. You always have access to that little extra up if you want to create a little more movement. And the song's going to start out, it's going to do this. Well, we passed up on the stairs. So that first part after the riff is a cappella. And then you're going to do that strum pattern 2 times on an A and then 2 times on a D minor. Next time through, you're going to go back to A, but instead of D minor, it's going to be an F. don't know if we said F in the intro or not. So then it's going to go A to an F. Okay. Third time through, C to an A. But the A is going to be a little different. You're going to do one whole strum pattern on A, but then the next time you're just going to go down, up, mute. So it's going to be one measure of 2/4, and that's really, really tricky because when I was kind of trying to sing it in my head, that part was tripping me up. I never really noticed it's there. Okay, so that would look like from the C, I've spoken to his eyes, I thought you died alone. All right, see how that works? C, A for a strum pattern, and then half a strum pattern. All right, and then you wouldn't go from a C, you go to a D minor for 2 strum patterns, and then a C for 2 strum patterns. Okay, so let's do that one time without the lyrics just to get a vibe for that progression. Here we go. Do da 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 da. Comes that A trick, it's 1 strum pattern, half a strum pattern, D minor to the C. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and put the lyrics up and play through that together. We passed upon the stairs, spoke of words and wind, although I wasn't there. He said I was his friend, which came as a surprise. I spoke into his eyes, I thought you died alone, a long, long time ago. Oh no, not me, we never lost control. So why don't we go ahead and break down the chorus now. In the chorus, is going to have this riff underneath it. I'm going to teach you those riffs. Don't worry, we're going to get tasty, don't worry. But I want to break down just the strummer version first, okay? So you're going to start off, and the chorus is going to be same strum pattern on a C, F, and then a C sharp major one time. And then you're going to go back to an F, C, F, C sharp. And then you finish this on this A stab because that's when that riff would come back in. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and just put all those chords up, no lyrics yet, and just play through just the chords for the chorus. Here we go. Alright, let's put the lyrics up. Oh no, not me, we never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Alright, and then you would just go back into the next verse. So those are all the pieces for the song. Anytime you hear the bridge, you just play the intro riff. You have the verse and you have the chorus. Well, let's look at the riffs that are going on that start at the very end of the verse, okay? You need the C Mixolydian scale, which is going to be 0, 2, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 3. Now, if you're familiar with the C major scale, the only difference between C Mixolydian and C major is the B and the B flat, because we've moved our 7th to a flat 7th, all right? So let's play through that one time nice and easy together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? And at the very end of the verse, when it's like, I thought you died alone a long, long time ago. That's when you would go in instead of strumming that last C, okay? But there's no singing there. You just play that mixolydian 2 times. You would just play that mixolydian 2 times. That's the first time I've had the opportunity to say that on a ukulele. That's pretty cool. All right, and then after that, you're going to need the F major scale. Now, the F major scale is going to look like this. In the song, if I generally am playing alone, I'm going to strum through it because the F major song on the guitar is actually going to go down in tonality. But for us to fit on the ukulele, we have to go up. So the jump sounds a little different, but I want to make sure that you know what's going on, all right? So pointer finger 5, ring finger 7, drop down a string, 5, 6, 8, down a string, 5, 7, 8. And when you play it in the context of the song, you would count it the same. You go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right? So, how do the riffs work? The first 2 riffs are the end of the verse when there's no lyrics. Then you get into it, you're going to do the C mixolydian once, the F once, and then you'll strum through the C sharp. When you get back to it, you're going to do F major once, C mixolydian once, F major once, and then you'll strum through the C sharp minor again. Okay, so now that you know where they are in the tune, why don't we take it from that last C in the verse and we can put it together into the chorus so you can see how it works. Here we go. Alright? And so it would sound great if you were playing with 2 ukuleles, if someone was singing it, oh no, not me, we never lost control. And you have someone, oops, underneath. That would sound absolutely fabulous if you had a friend playing ukulele, alright? Okay, those are all the pieces to The Man Who Sold the World. Why don't we go ahead and put up the lyrics to the first verse, chorus, second verse, and chorus, and just play through and have a little mini play along, alright? And I'll start with the intro riff. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. We passed up on the stairs, spoke of words and when, although I wasn't there, he said I was his friend, which came as a surprise. I spoke into his eyes, I thought you died alone a long, long time ago. The riff will be right there. Oh no, not me, we never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. I shook and shook his hand and made my way back home. I searched for form and land, and years I roamed. I gazed a gazeless stare. We marched a million hills. I must have died alone a long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Alright. You can see my face, I was laughing the whole time I was trying to sing and do that riff. I think that part would sound a lot better with 2 ukuleles, but again, just a little bit of context, alright? Man Who Sold the World, 10thumpspro.com. Maybe subscribe and learn, get a PDF with this lesson and all lessons, starting at just $1 creation, caps as low as $1 a month. You can always give more if you want. Your support turns into support. Skype lessons 101 if you're interested, but until next time, everybody, keep on rocking and rolling, keep on loving in life. Ciao, ciao. Alright everybody, so there it was, The Man Who Sold the World. Happy to bring it to you, happy to break it down. Great song, great tune, a lot of fun to play, and like I said, if you have a friend you can really riff out. Also, D minor pentatonic would be your vehicle for creating solos. Alright everybody, and until next time, keep on rocking and rolling, keep on loving life, it's all good. Take care of yourselves.